Everyone, so we are dealing with CNS tumors. So this one which we are seeing now is glioblastoma. You can see the CT and the gross appearance of this glioblastoma. So this is a butterfly tumor. And what is the reason why it is having this appearance is because it is a highly vascular tumor, so it can cross the midline via the corpus callosum. So that is about glioblastoma, and you should know the most common site, that is frontal lobe. Now when you look at the microscopic examination, we told it is a highly vascular tumor, so you can see the blood vessels are proliferating, and also you can see this picture where there is a parallel arrangement of tumor cells. So we know that this parallel arrangement, we call it as palisading. So palisading can be two types. It can be either true or it can be pseudo. Now what you are seeing right here, it is pseudo palisading. So when we call it is true is when there is no induction, it is not induced by anything. Pseudo palisading means this arrangement is because of something has induced it. So we have already told that here it is pseudo palisading because necrosis in the center. So this necrosis has pushed this tumor cells and arranged in the parallel pattern. So that is why it is pseudo palisading. So that is about the microscopic examination of glioblastoma. Now let us see the genetic different types of glioblastoma. So it can be IDH wild type or it can be IDH mutant type. So IDH wild type, it is arising from the normal brain cells. That means it is a primary. Whereas here it is secondary. So secondary means it is arising from the prior tumor cells. Now when you come another name, so it can be called as de novo, and here it is diffuse and anaplastic astrocytoma. So this is which individuals are more having this IDH wild type, it is old individuals, and mutant type, it is young individuals. The gene which is mutated here, it is TERT mutation, and here you can see P53 mutation. So these are the two different types, IDH wild type and IDH mutant type. So these are the differences you should remember. You should know which gene is getting mutated, TERT, TP53, which individuals, old individuals, young individuals, and which is primary, which is secondary. So once again, which is the most common site of this glioblastoma, it is frontal lobe. And the pseudo palisading appearance is also important. That's all. Thank you.